What if the song that heals your broken heart also changes your entire life? I never expected to find him in a tiny record store tucked into a quiet Nashville street. I'd been wandering aimlessly after the worst heartbreak of my life, carrying the weight of every failed note, every unspoken lyric that had been trapped in my chest for months. Rain had been pounding all morning, washing the streets clean, and I thought maybe I'd drown in the sound of water and my own thoughts. Then I saw the store. A small neon sign flickered faintly in the gray morning light, promising warmth and music. I stepped inside, and everything smelled like old vinyl and memories. That's when I saw him. Behind the counter, hands busy organizing records, eyes intent but gentle. There was this quiet gravity about him, the kind of presence that feels like it's been waiting for you without knowing your name. "You look like you could use some music," he said softly, and for the first time in weeks, it felt like someone actually saw me. I didn't answer. I just let him guide me through the rows of albums, hands brushing mine over dusty vinyls, the scratch of paper sleeves somehow comforting. When he placed a record on the turntable, the crackle of the needle hitting the groove filled the air like a promise. Music washed over me, warm, familiar, alive. We started talking, tentatively at first, about songs we loved, heartbreaks we'd survived, and the kind of music that felt like home. His voice had a steady calm, like it could hold the chaos of the world. I laughed at a joke he made about 80s love ballads, and I realized I hadn't laughed like that in months. "You play?" he asked suddenly. "A little," I admitted, surprised that I hadn't lied. "Let's write something," he said, and we did. On coffee-stained napkins, in the margins of his old notebooks, we scribbled chords and melodies, hummed lyrics, and poured all the heartbreak and hope into a song that somehow sounded like both of us at once. The next day, someone had recorded us without our realizing it. By evening, the song was everywhere online. Shared, streamed, commented on. People connected to it instantly. Some cried, some smiled. All of them felt it, felt the truth we'd poured into every note. Our little song, born in that tiny record store, had gone viral. And then he got the call, a big opportunity, a network offer he couldn't refuse. Travel, fame, on-location coverage, months away from everything familiar. I watched him, shoulders tense, heart clenching. "I don't want to lose this," he said, voice low. "I don't want to lose you." "You won't," I whispered. "Whatever happens, don't leave the part of yourself that feels alive with music. And with me." He smiled softly, brushing his hand against mine, and the rest of the world faded. Fame could wait. Opportunities could wait. This moment, this connection, this heartbeat mattered more than any contract. The days that followed were filled with late-night songwriting, laughter spilling over mugs of coffee, and walks along the lighthouse trail where the wind tangled our hair together. Every note we played, every lyric we hummed, reminded me why I hadn't given up. Music had been my therapy, my escape, but he made it feel like magic again, like a lifeline connecting two souls that didn't even realize they were searching for each other. Weeks later, the song had climbed even higher, spreading across social media, radio stations, and playlists I didn't even know existed. And Elias still came back every night. We carved our own rhythm into the chaos, a life in notes and melodies, a love in quiet glances, and the warmth of hands pressed together. One evening, I watched him teach a customer a simple chord in the cafe. The light fell across his hair, making it glow, and I felt something steady bloom in my chest. The storm that had brought us together had cleared the path for something calm, something real. We had survived chaos, survived distance, survived fear, and in its place, we found a melody that carried us home. Sometimes life writes its own music. Sometimes it hands you someone who makes you feel every note, every pause, every crescendo, and sometimes the song that heals your heart also changes your life forever. I smiled as Elias looked my way, eyes sparkling with something that words couldn't contain. I realized then that no matter what storms might come, we had already found the one